The North Miami campus. It is my pleasure and honor to be today's student speaker. To our distinguished guests, administration, faculty, staff, relatives, and friends, thank you all for joining us at this most important event. Today is just the beginning, just the start. Exactly what commencement means, the beginning, to start. Today begins the next phase of our lives. The window of opportunity is here, and ours for the taking. Johnson & Wales University has been the keystone that we can now add to our life's collection, and we may continue to use much sooner than we think. Over the past years, the dedicated faculty have given us the foundation for success. The knowledge imparted has been essential in leading us to success. However, our future is in our hands. We have been given this foundation, like building a house. The foundation has been poured, but now it is up to each of us to continue to build this magnificent house, brick by brick. The walls, we install the windows and put on the roof. And then, and only then, will we be able to furnish and eventually even add on to this beautiful house. We will grow in our careers and continue to learn something new every day. Knowledge is power, and without it, we all know that we can't succeed. I encourage all of you to stay in the forefront of your careers. Know what is happening with your career area. Read the trade journals, the magazines, the newspapers, and constantly ask questions. Many of us might be expecting a six-figure income, an expense account, and a car.
Sweet.
And we might not find these things today. However, tomorrow will be opportunities to acquire all of these things and more. We have to seize the moment and network with those around us. By networking, we set ourselves apart from the rest. So we have to take advantage of every situation and use it as a learning experience. Because by networking, we are building this foundation and making ourselves that much better to be in a position to be that much more successful. The leadership in this room is amazing, between our faculty, our graduating students, and our guests. We have leaders from DECA and Delta Epsilon Chi, PBL, Phi Beta Lambda, ACF, VICA, and all of the other wonderful student organizations at Johnson & Wales University. Leaders make people believe in them, but great leaders make people believe in themselves. I believe a leader must have vision. If you're willing to take the reins and take us all along, that's great, then lead. But don't get fun if you're going to slow the rest down.
Santa takes the reins.
So I believe vision is a key characteristic of leadership. So if vision is important, then 3D vision will lead us into the future. 3D vision, desire, direction, and dedication. Desire. If you want something bad enough and are willing to go for it, then you have the advantage. Attitude is so much more important than skills. We can be taught new skills, but not to change our attitude. Confucius said, talent creates opportunity. Yet it sometimes seems that intense desire not only creates its own opportunities, but talents as well. So this tells me if you want something bad enough and you're willing to go for it, then you will be the one who will achieve all of your goals. The second D is direction. You have to have a roadmap. Set personal and career goals. Where do you want to be 1 year from now, 2 years from now, or 5? What is your ultimate goal? I hope to achieve success in the business world, and hopefully will be a CEO within a few short years. There are steps I will take to have reached these goals, and I am fully prepared to do so. So I challenge each of you in this room today, and those graduating, to construct your own roadmap to your future. The third D in 3D vision is dedication. Dedication and perseverance is what sets leaders apart. The ability to stick through it through rough times. Very often, just ordinary people doing extraordinary things. When there may be no hope at all is when the ordinary person rises and shines through. We all have that opportunity to be extraordinary. View obstacles not as barriers. No, look at them as challenges and new opportunities. Opportunities for us to be leaders, to be creative, and most importantly, to think of things that will better mankind. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, a true leader is not determined by where you stand in times of comfort, no, but times of challenge and controversy. We all came to Johnson & Wales University from different backgrounds, with different ideas and intentions about college. Perhaps you came for the 98% placement rate, or the excellent faculty, or maybe the weather in Miami, Florida. But we all came together with a very sponsor bond that was created during our education here at Johnson & Wales. We also arrived with a few things in common. The desire to learn more about the industries that we have chosen to pursue. The hopes of a new beginning and limitless opportunities. Remembering when we came to Johnson & Wales as freshmen, some of us straight from high school. We all arrived at the campus not knowing anyone or anything, working on building relationships, taking in new experiences, and learning new skills. Well, moving on, we began forming our own ideas and developing our own game plan to achieve and conquer in the workplace. We began putting the theories that we were learning to the test to find out how we interact when practicing our new skills, and reality starts setting in. Then we start wondering how it all happened in 4 short years, and we realized it's never really over. Like the first step, we're doing it all over again. And now we enter the workforce with an obligation to continue to serve and to help others succeed. We can empower everyone around us to become more successful while really helping ourselves as well. We all have an obligation to ourselves, to society, and most importantly, to those around us who have helped us along the way. Live each day with integrity, knowing that you are setting the best example possible for those around you. Even the strongest among us have fallen, true, but the ability to rise above and beyond a challenge is just another lesson we all can learn. As we graduate with students from the inaugural class of Johnson & Wales University, we have students that have not only mastered their area of interest, but many others as well. The students from our hospitality college, our business college, and culinary arts. We have covered the hottest markets and industries in the marketplace today, and we have the skills to shine. We lead together, walking towards a new path in life, but I encourage all of you to keep in contact with your classmates and everyone around us today. We are the faces of the future, and it is now our responsibility. There are many individuals who I'd like to thank, and I can't get them all out now. But Johnson & Wales University has become my family, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank a few very special individuals. President McGregor for his guidance and always being around the campus for all of us to talk to. Ms. Lorraine Chan for her enthusiasm and support. Mr. Jeff Greenup and all of our admissions department at Johnson & Wales University for their support and confidence. Dr. Leone, my doctor.
What up, Doc?
Let me thank you for all of your wisdom, love, and encouragement. And I'd like to thank one who's helped me achieve so much this year. With his support, knowledge, and confidence, he has helped me achieve so much and become the president of Florida and even the national president of Delta Epsilon Chi. Mr. Jack Rose, you're the best state advisor.
Jack Rose!
We will never forget you for your friendship and dedication, not only to me, but all of our students as well. And of course, Stacy Ann Sinclair, the one who has helped make so many of my And I'd also like to give it out, of course, to the Dutch master, my mom and dad who represent the Florida, not my real parents, and of course my Carnus, and everybody who represents JWU coast to coast. I'd like to leave you all with a few words that I found very touching. This was quoted from an angelic vision. When I was young and free, and my imagination had no limits, I dreamed of changing the world. As I grew older and wiser, I discovered the world would not change, so I shortened my sights somewhat, and I decided, you know what, I'll only change my country, but it too seemed immovable. As I grew into my twilight years, in one last desperate attempt, I settled for only changing my family, those closest to me, but alas, they would have none of it. And now, as I lay on my deathbed, I suddenly realized, if I had only changed myself first, then by example, I would have changed my family. From their inspiration and encouragement, I would have then have been able to better my country, and who knows, I may have even changed the world. So my fellow graduates, I wish you all life's best and encourage you to always walk the walk and strive for excellence. Remember, we will all do different things over the next few years, very different, like all of us in attendance today. We came here with the desires and dreams of a bright future. And now, we leave with the keys to unlock the many possibilities and make our dreams our reality. And today, I would like to leave you all with this. Someone once told me, find something that you love so much that you're willing to do it for free. But you are so good at it, so good, that you get paid. If you love what you do, you will never work another day of your life. Thank you all. Good luck in all of your future endeavors.